A fire broke out this evening at the Institute of Medical Sciences and some hospital in Bhubaneswar, and reports say 20 people may have died. The fire started from the intensive care unit of the hospital and then spread to the dialysis and medicine wards. Patients have been evacuated according to the hospital authorities. In fact, officials say the fire, which is suspected to have been caused by a short circuit, has now been brought under control. For the very latest on the situation there, let's now go across to my colleague Monadeepa Banerjee, who joins us on the phone line. Monadeepa, reports suggest that at least 20 people may have died. Can you confirm that for us?
Well, nobody is officially confirming it, but yes, news sources out of Bhubaneswar are reporting as many as 22, which is a bit of a leap, because about an hour or so ago, when the fire first got reported, we were hearing one person has died, 10 injured, then we heard 2 persons have died, and then it's now gone up to as much as 22 is what we are being told. In the meantime, of course, the focus, has been on rescue operations. Several patients, at least 40 to 50, were moved out to other hospitals, and that the authorities are saying is the priority at the moment. But again, it's so, this so reminds me of the Andhri fire in Kolkata, where, the same situation seems to have erupted, where you have a fire and then you have smoke, and smoke that is unable to escape from probably an centrally air-conditioned building, and the patient dying, succumbing to smoke inhalation, perhaps as much as the fire. Patients, attendants, hospital staff, they all ran for their lives when the fire spread, or the smoke spread, to the intensive care unit and the dialysis wing. Those were the first 2 places to be affected. At the moment, we are being told the fire has been brought under control, patients have been evacuated, but death toll, that is something that nobody is confirming 100%, but the figure is hovering around a shocking 22.
उनका ट्रीटमेंट चल रहा है। 3-4 हॉस्पिटल में गया है। नहीं मिला है, अभी वो फिगर नहीं है।
All right, we are now getting some reactions of some of the patients at that hospital. We'll try and play that soundbite out for you once again. Monadeepa, if I can come back to you. Some reports suggesting that the fire began around 7:30 this evening in the dialysis ward of the hospital, the 2nd floor of the hospital to be precise, and over 30 patients were present in the ward at the time. That certainly paints a very worrying picture, because according to sources, 22 people at least have lost their lives, and you were drawing comparisons a while ago with the Amri hospital fire, and therefore really questions will be asked about fire safety at the hospital, or the lack of it rather.
That's right, and this is true of all buildings, perhaps, which are, essentially air-conditioned. Your windows are sealed, so the smoke that emanates from a fire, that cannot escape, and therefore that proves to be a killer. That's what happened at the MRI hospital in Kolkata, and that's what seems to be happening out there in Bhubaneswar, where you can see, dozens of ambulances around the hospital, people running around. And yes, indeed, as you mentioned, that's what sources are also telling us, that the fire was first spotted at the dialysis ward, which is on the 2nd floor, and then it spread to the ICU. And you can imagine that in the ICU, there were patients who were not mobile. And in the panic, who knows if the staff could actually get these patients out. The Director General of Fire Services, Mr. Binoy Behra, apparently 5 fire engines came in first, and as many as 100 firefighters. And, for them a huge challenge to break through the glass, access the patients, and get them out. The Odisha Disaster Rapid Action Force has also been mobilized, we are being told by police sources, and they are trying to coordinate the rescue operation. As you can see, ladders of the fire brigade are up. Firemen are climbing up, trying to access the hospital ward, breaking windows. Otherwise, they can't enter. And this is like deja vu as far as I am concerned. 9th of December, similar situation. Smoke killed most of the people at the hospital in Kolkata. You can see firemen, disaster management personnel also trying to move in with gas masks so that they can rescue people trapped inside.